What's poppin', everyone? Guys, we're doing a different video today. We are playing Jurassic Live and doing a boss battle, but I'm going to be talking throughout the entire thing about a new update that came out, actually, I think today. There's a new rarity in the game called Omega, so I'm going to talk about that while I'm doing this, so... Yeah, also, I do want to say that we will hopefully have a reaction video on... Hopefully we will have a reaction video tomorrow. But hey, we'll see. Anyways, I'm gonna talk about this Omega thing. So yeah, let's get right into it. So yeah, we are basically while we're doing the Parasaurolops boss, here we deal with Omega creatures. Apparently, the Omega rarity basically means like they're all creatures based on like real life discoveries. New type of dinosaurs will fall within, like, Apex rarities once leveled up to their full potential. They'll fall within, like, Unique and Apex once leveled up to their full potential. And then they all introduce a new... Apparently, this is what it says. I'm reading this from a forum page from Jurassic Live. The Omega release introduces a new way of leveling up your team. Rather than a creature remaining fixed in one rarity, these new creatures will scale their abilities over time as they are evolved with coins and DNA. So that's insane. They'll scale their abilities over time as they are evolved with coins and DNA, rather than having just one rarity. So that's kind of cool. Once an Omega is unlocked in the lab at level 1, which is its base thing, its health stats and abilities will be equivalent to a common creature at the same level. As the creature levels up, it can be upgraded to the next equivalent rarity, with impacts to its health and its abilities, stats, and special attacks. Pretty cool. Omegas will appear in-game like any other creature, basically, discovered in weekly events, PvP battles, throughout just like the map and stuff, and even more, overall stuff like that. And they're also available at every player level, so you can be level 1 and have a Omega. Omegas will begin at level 1 once unlocked. We just talked about that. As they reach level 6, people will be able to upgrade them to the next equivalent rarity. Upgrade opportunities will be every 5 levels. So 1, 6, 11. Yeah, you get it. Similar to the starting levels of the fixed rarities. With every upgrade, they will have the opportunity to unlock 2 new abilities. Okay, so that's crazy. Omegas will have the opportunity to unlock new abilities, just like Pokemon. Up to 2 new abilities will be available per upgrade. These new abilities are visible even when still locked. You can preview them to see in the description. It will cost initial DNA to unlock the ability. Since Omegas don't have a fixed rarity that can be bought in any event, if there's a rarity restriction, and they will automatically have their health and abilities scaled to match the highest rarity allowed in the event. Unless explicitly specified, they will be eligible for all battle events, and some abilities may be temporarily deactivated when participating in an event with rarity restrictions. That's it on the Omega stuff, but if I go to the release notes, we can see what the Omegas actually are. So, I don't know how to get there, but yeah. We're already done with level 1. God, are we really already done with that? Like, jeez. Okay. Kind of crazy. Ooh, new wallpapers. Alright, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm kind of getting sidetracked here. I don't care if I'm getting sidetracked. I'm just looking at the... Okay, let me go to the release notes real quick. For Jurassic Live. Update 3.0, I think. Yep, it is Update 3.0. It's official. Update 3.0, May 25th. The Omega update, which is, the new type of creature stalking in Jurassic World. Let's look at the new dinosaurs, new abilities, and, actual just other dinosaur stuff in general. So the first one is Toro, which I know you're probably thinking that's not like a real real life discovery. I don't know. It's not like a real life discovery. It's kind of just like whatever you can find. But it is a pretty cool like new dinosaur. Sure. So that's kind of a wild card in the Omega category is Toro, which someone already has at level 30, which is, you know, obviously hacking. But hey, highly aggressive Carnotaurus, stunted right horn, pretty cool. I'll look at all the abilities afterwards. Next one, Stegoros, I don't know. Distinctive Ankylosaur, discovered in Chile. Remarkable for its size and flat shape of the osteoderms on its tail. So it's a wild card jack of all trades. Don't know what that means, but it's like an Ankylosaur Stegosaur kind of thing. It's not a hybrid. None of these are hybrids. None of the Omega creatures so far are hybrids. And we have, another new one. Diablo, I mean, they're all new, but Diabloceratops. Named for the dual spikes up there. It's a resilient stunner. And that's all the new dinosaurs. Let's get into the new... Oh, God. Let's get into the new abilities. Protective Advance. Priority. Target fastest opponent. And attack for, you know, a normal attack. But you increase shield and armor for 2 attacks. So that's pretty good. Embolden. Priority. Team Self-Cleanse. Increase speed. Damage, armor, critical chance, and shield. Good God. That's an insane priority move. For 25%, 4 attacks, 2 turns, and heal 25% of max HP. So that's insane. What creature has that? I need to see a creature. I need to go back to the creatures. Stunning vulnerability impact, which is target fastest opponent by bypassing dodge, and it's just kind of like a vulnerability impact with a precise. Swap and cloak. This is a group definite strike as well. Are both nullifying cloak and dodge. But the swap in cloak is you literally swap in and do have invisibility. It's basically it's kind of like into Taurus, but I'm pretty sure it's on Indominus Gen 2. So basically you're on Epic into Taurus. Leading charge, attack 1.66 times. Target team and self increase speed, damage, and shield for 25%. 4 attacks, 2 turns. That's pretty good. Instant Crush. I don't know who has this. Probably the Stegosaurus thing with the tail. Target all opponents vulnerable for 2 attacks. This is a priority, by the way. Attack for 2 times and reduce speed 50% for the other opponent. It targets all opponents. So that means this is a group attack, I think. Survival Instinct is pretty interesting. Secure self HP over 2,550. Ability disabled. And then, if threatened, you increase your HP to 2,000. You self HP 2,550 or less. Increase armor 20% for 4 attacks and 2 turns. And then we have, how many more do we have? We're almost done with the event. Alright, I have to go through this quickly. Decelerating Cleanse. Target self-cleanse. Target lowest HP. Attack for 1 time to reduce their speed. And, it's basically a cleansing speed reduction attack. Angry Endurance. This is interesting. Priority. Do, increase your armor. And dodge for 75% for 4 attacks. And damage, oh my God, and damage 25% for 4 attacks. Cooldown 2. Swap in Endurance, basically the same thing, but it's a swap in move. And then you're unable to swap for 2 turns. This is obviously on Toro, but this is Horn Devour. Target lowest HP, attack for 2 times damage. You bypass armor and dodge, and then you increase your shield for 50%. 4 attacks, 2 turns, heal 0.5 of direct damage dealt for over 4 turns, which is insane. I think we have 2 more. Yeah, we have 2 more. Thrashing, Impact, and Run. Target lowest HP, attack 1.5 times. Bypassing armor, target self-cleanse, and then automatic swap. But that's pretty good. And then finally, minor healing counter. What? Minor healing counter. I can't speak today. Secure self HP over 1500. Hold on, let me get this. Thank God. I need that. And then we also got, 30 paratops. Alright. Secure self HP over 1530. When receiving and surviving damage, attack for 0.5 damage. And then if threatened, you will receive receiving and surviving damage, attack 0.5%, and then target self heal for 10%. So, now we are going to dinosaur updates. There's only 2, and then that's it. That would be the end of the updates. Swapping Cloak added. Armor Piercing Rampage becomes Fierce Rampage, and Definite Strike becomes Group Definite Strike. This is on Indominus Gen 2, so basically into Taurus, like I said. And then Draco Venator, for all you guys who actually have it, because it's somewhere around the map that no one knows. Draco Venator, resistances, so it's reduced damage. So it went from being 0% to 100%, meaning that it is now fully resistant to reduced damage, which is pretty good. But anyways, guys, that'll be it for the video. Hopefully you guys, learned a couple things about these new creatures. And maybe I can showcase one at some point. It'll probably not be for a while since they're literally above Apex. But yeah, anyway. I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.